Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do Ipsy Glam bag and the regular Boxycharm for June. I was out of town for 2 weeks, so this stuff came while I was gone, excuse me. So as you can see, I've got a stack of packages, and there is the ice cream beauty box. I have to kind of go through that because I think the bag should be there. So if I can find both of them, I'll do those together this month. Some of this is, I don't know what some of this is. My husband put all this stuff here. I know I got some things to start doing, like junk journaling, so that's what some of that is from Amazon. And then I did order the Profusion Ninja Turtle palette, so that's probably in one of those. And then, like I said, the ice cream beauty box is there, so the bag should be up there too, because I don't have anything pre-filmed. So I'm filming this on Tuesday. So when you see it Wednesday, I filmed this the night before. So if I can find both of the ice cream boxes, I will film that on Thursday. If not, I'll just do the box because I could see it. So yeah, if you want to see what I got in these, just keep on watching. If you're new, welcome. I do a lot of subscription boxes, mostly makeup, a little bit of horror content, all kinds of things. So yeah, let's jump in. Normally I do like side-by-sides with like the ice cream. There's Nat. I think I got him. The ice cream beauty bag and the Ipsy Glam bag because they're the same price. And then I compare the Boxycharm with the ice cream box because they're both 5-item beauty boxes. But again, I haven't gone through the pile, so I don't know where the ice cream bag is. It should be here. If it's not, it should be coming, but I will find out. So I did look and see what was in here, and I did pick, there's a palette in here, and that was the item that I picked. The very end of the month, you get to pick an item for the Glam bag. They give you a couple of days to do it. I've been picking eyeshadow type palettes, so I will show you that. And then there is a card with the full size pricing on it. And the bag this month is really cute. It's just rainbow. It kind of feels like full faux leather. And then there's a little smiley face on the zipper. The first thing is Balance Me. It's pre and probiotic cleansing milk, so it's just a little cleanser. This is a deluxe sample. The full size retails for $25. So it's not like horribly expensive. We got a little product from Benefit, and this was a plush tint. It's a moisturizing matte lip tint in the shade 02 Cream Puff. This is a deluxe sample. The full size retails for $24. This was a new, this is a new product. I saw people getting these in one of their advent calendars. It has a fruity smell, and the product wasn't available for purchase yet. This is a really pretty, like, dusty rose shade. And again, it smells really good. I do like Benefit. I buy mostly their brow products, but their Quickie Contour Stick is my favorite cream, like bronzer stick, and I have 2 little baby ones. I'm almost out of one. They don't make that product anymore. They discontinued it. I wish they would bring it back. I feel like it would do better. It was kind of ahead of its time when it launched, and I don't think people were really using it. This is a styling wax from Jasmine Beauty. I have some brushes from them, and I actually really like them. I'm gonna have to rip this box open because I'm too lazy to go get my box cutter back out. I probably should. This is also deluxe size. The full size retails for $20, but this is plenty big because I have the ABH styling wax, and this is a deluxe sample. I'm never going to use up the ABH one. You need such a small amount that, like, this size would probably last me. It would go bad and get hard before I would use it up. But I'm happy to have another one because I do use the ABH one occasionally. I'm going to get my box cutter out because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it when we get into the Boxycharm. And there's a little brow brush from Chic Beauty. It's a dual-ended, and this one, instead of a spoolie, has a little like actual brush. So I thought that was interesting. And then it's got the little angle on it. It's light, like feels very like cheap plastic, but I have one from the Brow Gal, and it was also the newer one that I replaced it with because I lost my original one. It was super light plastic, and that one lasted me forever. Like I said, I lost it and then had to replace it, and the newer one kind of feels like there's some metal to it. But so the point is that sometimes even if it feels cheap, like especially with the brow brush, it can still be a good brush. And I don't have a brow brush that looks quite like that, so figured I would give that a try. And then this is the little palette. I was watching a lady here on YouTube. She does a lot of Boxycharm videos. She was not a fan of this palette. This is the Formula Z Glam Gasm Pro Artistry Face and Eye Palette. The pans are very small, but I see what they were doing with this. This is a full size and it retails for $32, which I think that's a little steep because there's the, it's very, you know, it's plastic. It does have shades in the little circles. So you have there's like a highlight shade. It looks like kind of a glittery highlight, but this is supposed to be like a bronzer. This could probably be used as a setting powder because it's in base is what in the shade Shelly. And then there's a blush in Most Wanted. The highlight is in Rowdy. And then you've got eyeshadows sprinkled in. If I can get it open. Let's see if I can do it without. There we go. Ugh, cutting myself. She was complaining about how small the pans are. The reason I picked this, and I wasn't expecting it to be terribly large being in this bag, because even the little eye palettes that we tend to get in this bag are smaller, but I like a face palette. If you've watched my videos, I've been actually using face palettes because I keep a small amount of makeup up here. The rest of my makeup is downstairs, so I like things with setting powders, blush, bronzer, and then the highlighter. Let's swatch them. Like, it does feel cheap. It is light. I wouldn't pay $32 for it, but there's no smell. So there's the blush. It's subtle, but it's a pretty shade. So, and even though these are smaller pans, I feel like I could make this palette work. I like the bronzer shade. The powders feel really soft. And then the highlighter kind of seems like it's almost like a duochrome highlighter. It's very pretty, and you could use that as an eyeshadow. There we go. It's less washed out. So then, wiped that on the bed. I should probably get a towel because my husband just washed all the bedding before I came home. I'm sure the mattes are fine. There's a little green shimmer and then this other shimmer in here. It's kind of a champagne-y color. It looks darker in the pan. Like, you could use that as a highlighter too. Again, it looks darker in the pan, and then there's the green. Like, those are pretty. So I'm not upset about that. Like, I can see people's gripes because these are little pans. I have small hands and they're even little, but I feel like I could make this work. And again, I like that there's a little setting powder in there. I use little powder puffs, so I could get the triangle puff in there and then use this like definitely under the eye for a good like brightener. So I'm going to try and be optimistic about this. There's a towel. And the powders feel very soft. So again, and that Benefit tint wiped right off. I don't know. They're calling it a stain. it didn't stain anything and it wiped right off. So I don't know about that, but there it is right there. It's pretty, but I don't know about stain per se, but so that is everything that we got in the bag. We got the little palette, the wax, the little dual-ended brow brush, the lip stain, which it probably feels hydrating. I think if it like sat on your lips for a long period of time, and then we got a cleanser, probably would have more of a stain effect, but okay. It smells good. Probably more of like a tinted gloss, but let's clean up some of the trash. So let's see what we got in the Boxycharm. I'm trying to remember the lady's name there, and I just watched her videos. It'll come to me. If I can remember, I will link her video down below, but she was very not happy with any of the Ipsy Boxycharm stuff, so it's unfortunate. And I've had a bunch of boxes that are just mediocre, but I think I'm probably going to be less excited about the Boxycharm than the Glam bag, which that doesn't happen very often. It's usually definitely the other way around. And I figured out I was supposed to get these in a Boxycharm last month or the month before, and they didn't send them. So I did these as an add-on. They did send me the powder that I lost that fell out of my package, but I forgot to tell them that these were not in there. So they were like $3. So I just did, they're those warming calming eye masks with soothing chamomile. Warms up in 30 seconds. I'm actually going to try one of these tonight. So like I said, they weren't super expensive, so I just got them again. I didn't realize it till much later that I was supposed to get these, and I didn't. Now, something that I picked that I already have is I got another 4-pack of the Game Beauty brushes. When you order these from the website, it's actually a 5-set, and I have gone on and ordered the one that I was missing. But this one right here, the EO2, reminds me of the E25 from Sigma. So now I have 2, and I actually have a full set because I went on Game Beauty's website. I ordered the single brush I was missing, and then I ordered the other set of 5. And this is my favorite set out of the 2 just because I use this EO2 the most. So this came up again as a choice, so I got it again. Is it a repeat item? Yes, but I chose it because these are really good brushes. So if you can get them on a deal, or you want to go through Game Beauty and use discount like influencer code, highly recommend. My new favorite brush brand. Let's see, I got, this is the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer with Sunscreen from First Aid Beauty, SPF 30. I'm hoping that I like this. I like First Aid Beauty, so I'm excited to try this. Just gonna see what this smells like. It doesn't really smell like anything. A lot of their stuff is clean smelling, or you know, sometimes they'll put coconut. I don't really smell anything, but I'm hoping that this doesn't pill up on me. The e.l.f., it leaves a little bit of a glow. The e.l.f. one pills with some of my skincare, so I have to be careful, even though that's more affordable than the one I use. First Aid Beauty is not super affordable, but it's nice to have another option. And I like that it's technically a moisturizer with SPF versus just a sunscreen. And I don't see it being talked about in the little pamphlet. Oh, here we go. So this retails for $32. Doesn't feel greasy, gives you a little bit of a glow. My skin was, if you watched my video where I talked about makeup that I actually used when I was up in Montana, my skin was so dry, like so dry. And this says it's safe for sensitive skin. So I will be trying that. Okay. We got a shimmer stick from Context Beauty, and again, I did pick this. I've been using a brown Laura Geller one on my lower lash line and then putting shadow on it, so I'm hoping, I picked kind of a purpley taupe shade. was hoping I could do the same thing, because this is more of a lower lash line shade for me. And then again, I can top shadow on it if I want to. So this will stay upstairs also. I got this is the Grown Alchemist. I have some other stuff from this brand. This is the Polishing Facial Exfoliant. Other instructions. It says it's pink grapefruit, glucosamine extract, and some other words that I'm not going to butcher. Let's see. Directions: apply to damp facial, skin, neck, and chest. Gently massage in and rinse off with warm water. Avoid contact with eyes. And that's it. And then, you know, moisturize. So this is going to stay up here, because again, my skin's been really dry. I like the tube that this one is in. Some stuff that I've gotten from them, it kind of looks like a metal toothpaste tube almost. So I kind of like that this is a little bit wider of a lid, but again, this is going to stay up because it does help to exfoliate. Make sure you're exfoliating when your skin gets super dry, so you're not getting like dry skin buildup and all that, and makeup starts sitting weird and causes all sorts of fun times. So 1, 2, 3. We're at 4. So the last thing is a little quad from El Maquillage. I did have a bigger palette from them. It was just a neutral palette. I ended up decluttering it. I gave it to a friend of mine, but I saw this one. I think this item may have been picked for me, but you get 2 creamy matte shades and then 2 shimmers, and I liked the color. This is a little more rosy. So, and these are, again, the kind of palettes that I tend to reach for upstairs when I'm in a hurry. So let's swatch the shimmers. Yeah, the other one was just a basic neutral palette, browns, a black. I didn't think I was going to get enough use out of it. So one of my friends is going through divorce. When she was here, she had to go back to Tennessee to deal with divorce stuff, but I ended up giving the neutral one to her because she didn't have a lot of makeup. But I like this one, so I think I'm going to keep this one up for a little bit and try it, and then hopefully I can get some good use out of it. But cleaned off pretty easy. But I do like their formula. Again, it was just basic neutral palette. I didn't think I was going to get use out of it. So this is the Color Boss Squad Multi-Dimensional Eye Color Quad, the real deal. So we got the eyeshadow quad, the shadow stick, the moisturizer with sunscreen, the exfoliator, the brush set, and then this was an add-on, the calming eye mask. So I am not upset about this box. I like everything that's in here, and I'm actually going to use everything that's in here, so I'm not mad at it. I'm actually going to take these out, and I have brushes up here, so I will just put them in with my other brushes, because again, I will use them. So yes, and you can, like, if you just want to try like the EO2, you can buy these individually. They're about $8, and then there are lots of influencer like discount codes you can use. I can try and link some down below. If I forget to, just leave me a comment. And then, like I say, if you go on Game Beauty's website, this set retails for $35, but it comes with 5. There's another brush that's missing. Like I said, I did go on their website and purchase it, so I do own it. But they have this one, and then they have another 5-piece. So they have 10 brushes total. And again, you can purchase them all individually, or you can buy them. It is cheaper to buy them in the set if you want more than a couple. So yeah, highly, highly recommend. Again, this is a duplicate item for me in the box, but I love this one in particular. Again, it is a good dupe for the Sigma E25 if you like that brush. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Sorry this was a little bit longer. Again, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and hopefully I will see you in another video very soon. Bye, everybody.